I'm going to do a quick example here. I want to go over the range rule of thumb here again. So I'm actually just going to do part A because I want to go over how we do that. So in a problem like this, we've been working with binomial. So the county clerk in Essex, New Jersey was accused of cheating by not using randomness in assigning line positions on voting ballots. Among 41 different ballots, Democrats were assigned the top line 40 times. Assume that Democrats and Republicans are assigned the top lines using a method of random selection, so they're equally likely to get that top line. Okay, we're asked to use the range rule of thumb to identify the separating values that are significantly low and those are high. Based on those results is the result of 40 significantly high. So the range rule of thumb here is that you should be the mean plus or minus 2 standard deviations. So we need the mean and standard deviation. So how are we going to find that? Well, this is a binomial, okay? And we've got, 41 different attempts here. And it's either the Democrats or our top line or not. So it's that two options, success or failure. So the mean here, and these are the formulas from this section, the mean then is the number of times, so in this case 41, and it should be 50-50 is what they said. So then our mean here is 41 times 0.5, which should be like 20.5. Yep. Okay. And then our standard deviation is going to be the square root of, let's see here, 41 times 0.5, and then 1 minus 0.5, which is 0.5. Okay, so I'm going to come back here. I'm going to times it by another 0.5, and then I'm going to take the square root. And so my standard deviation here is 3.2. Okay, that's our first step to use this range rule of thumb, is we need to find the mean standard deviation of whatever we're working with. And well, this is a binomial. This works for anything. It's going to work in the next section. It worked in the last section. It worked last section. Okay, so now to find the high and low, to be significantly low, it would need to be 20, the mean, minus 2 times 3.2. Okay, so we're going to take the 3.2, times it by 2, and then we're going to subtract it. And then so our bottom value is 14.1. So it would have to happen less than 14 times to be significantly low. Significantly high would be 20 plus 2 times 3.2. So I'm going to do 20.5 plus, let's see, it was 6.4, not 64. I'm just copying the number from up there. So 26.9. So if it happens more than 26.9, it's significantly high. Our value was 40. 40 is well over 26.9, so it is significantly high. And we can see that whatever it was, the county clerk was not randomly assigning. And so if we're going to consider that cheating per se, it would fall in the lines of that. So hopefully this helps you. This range rule of thumb is going to come back a lot, so it's a good one to spend some time revisiting.